I'm a Muslim imam, and a few words about how I overcame my homophobia. A Muslim family brought their son and asked me to cure him of his addiction, his homophobia. He was gay. And I was very excited because I felt I would fix him and put him on the right path. And I talked and I talked and gave him practices. And one day, in one of the sessions, he began to cry, and he told me with such feeling about the pain inside of him. His mother wanted to commit suicide. His father wanted to leave the state. And I could feel for the first time, because for the first time I listened, I heard his anguish, and that created a shift within me. Then the parents were upset at me because I could not help him. He still had the same sex orientation. So they withdrew him and they went to other places. But after a few months, they came back and wanted me to work with him, but to help him with his depression. I said, what happened? He said, well, they'd gone to other Muslim psychologists and spiritual counselors. They all told him the same thing, just do your inner work. And the son attempted to commit suicide. And that is what shook the parents. And they realized that really, this is something he cannot help. So they were convinced of that. And then that created another deeper shift within me. And then during this time, I'd done some research, and I was wondering, how is it that Christian conservatives who think just like conservative Muslims, how is it that the Gallup polls, all the research shows that there has been a shift in their thinking? And I came across some readings which said that these very right-wing Christians, they liked some of their neighbors and some of their colleagues at work, except that they didn't know that some of those colleagues were gay, until it became safe for the homosexuals to disclose who they were. But by that time, the bridge had been made, and that's called the bridge model. Because of that personal connection they had, they could no longer dehumanize or demonize that person. And that created a deeper shift within me. And then some more readings, and I came across this one sentence which said, the meaning of Scripture is shaped by social relations. And that, in a sense, you might say, softened my ignorance and arrogance about homosexuality. And I realized that what the Qur'an says is so true, that if God wanted, God have made all of us one single community, but God chose diversity so that we might come to know the other. So the antidote to overcoming homophobia is really to come to know the other, in this case, the one who is other in their sexual orientation.